Beautiful people, it's me, Pamela, on my YouTube. Cho, no, what's the T? Siyahlazia.
Did you see how quiet the state is, guys? Let's just unpack on the Senzo Meyiwa trial there at the High Court with Umshololo's second day. In a way, I guess, just as much as she started late yesterday, but she's just like, I mean, I will show him. And she is showing him, and the state is putting them together. It's just like, the state is in disbelief. They just like, is our case falling apart or what's going on? All Umshololo is doing is to prove that Ntanzi was wrongfully arrested. All Brigadier Kinindi right now, they are in so much trouble with Mohani's name. It keeps on coming out. Guys, if Uqiniselani Buthelezi was found with the guy, the Buthelezi brothers, like how Uraza was just now was telling us yesterday, but the Buthelezi brothers are the ones that were arrested. So now Ntanzi why wasn't Ntanzi arrested, guys? And why was Ntanzi connected to the Nongoma case? Like, let's not make sure at all. He wasn't found with the gun. Uqiniselani was though.
Umshololo told the witness, Colonel, please don't get distracted. After Urat was trying to school us about what happens when a person is being charged. Immediately after that, he was like, can you please concentrate? Don't get distracted. Know that. You tell me the definition of a person when they are charged. Because Mukhani told us something else. You see, Mukhani is in so much trouble. Guys, he is being implicated a lot of times, actually. Guys, I don't know what is baby Ronu Sibanda trying to prove. A witness to go to do, accused number 5. Because very accused number 5, guys, we've cleared that one out, guys. He is very good, and we're fine with it. We've moved on. He's actually here to clear his name because Vele he didn't have sense of me. It's just like I said, what it does is that if you are connected somewhere with something that has to do with criminality, also involved. That's what he did with the Futsogudla accused number 5. And then Baby Sibanda is trying some things there because he can see, you could see, we failed with Ntanzi. What are we gonna do? Ntanzi Vele was wrongfully arrested and not Vele Sobosho eventually. George Balu. Honestly, Dr. Ronu Sibanda is trying his luck by asking a witness, do you know accused number 1, 2, 3, and 4? I mean, who was it? Because we were stationed in Fryhead, and also he has nothing to do with the Senzo Meyiwa case and the whereabouts of these 4 accused gay, 5 veling of Fisokul. Just his mates Fisokul before in some other case kanongom. But Baby Sibanda, because they always trying something. No, Balu, you saying last week he's gonna make a comeback. Balu, he always comes back. Go die hard. So before Baby Sibanda started cross-examining the witness, we actually did establish that Advocate Zandile Mshololo did crash the state in the fact that there was no case that was opened for Ntanzi, guys. Kanongom. We needed to revisit Leanto Kanongom. Like I was also reluctant about it. I was just like, no, there's no need for it. There was a need for this witness for us because it's opening up other wounds and other things. A good thing they know. Ntanzi, in his testimony, in his evidence, he actually repeated so many times. Why didn't actually originally? In fact, why? Umshololo was just like me. I'm gonna nail it ending ngizobabamba laba ending ngizobabonisa ukuthi actually state they are the ones abayinkulukudu actually, not Ntanzi. This is why Baby Sibanda mayiqala ngofisa kuhle ukuthi mazi ufisa kuhle. I'm just like lo ufuna umshololo and uzomthola. Uratanje just doesn't want defense to express themselves. You are rude, you are disrespectful, I'm old, I'm 80 years old. Like, guys, we have nothing to do with age at work. Nothing whatsoever. So I can't say anything because you're old. Like, can't be serious. So Uratanje was just wanting to be hard on Umnisa, and Umnisa was just like, please, don't be that person. Can I just put my point across? That's all I'm asking for. Without you being offended or becoming petty about it. And also what I've noticed about Ratza, especially today, He doesn't listen. Uratha akalaleli. Ufuna ukuzwa into afuna ukuzwa right, and then that's it. And then he must always object when it comes to defense, but he doesn't object on the state. Like you ask yourself, oh, what is this? Twice Dr. Sibanda naliya fake PhD yakhe, he had to be schooled. Even insurance, I was like, tell him how to put the questions. I was just like, wow, guys. 2 times in 1 day, there's a problem there. Because the problem with the old Dr. Ronnie Sibanda, he's too big for his books. He's way too big. He's just like, I'm happening, I'm a doctor. He doesn't even see defense that person. He gaslights them like, please, I'm better than you. Oh, today they have to be like, no, please. You're still at school, actually. Guys, isovala for now ngokuthi athi ena uDr. Sibanda ngicela mina wena colonel, I'm in charge here. Wathi umnisi ayikho leyo nto. There's nothing like that. People are in charge, and then if people are in charge, we must be dummies here and be sitting here listening to your crap. Please stop.
Khumbula le ndawo ibhaliwe lapha kwistatement sakhe ukuthi isibhamu masithenga ke ngo-1,800 eGoli. Yebo ilokho nje kuphela kwase kuphelela lapho.
And then what is contained now in this very lengthy affidavit, I want to hear your comments whether you understand this information was never placed before you at the time you were investigating the case against Niselani Muthelisi.
It was never placed, my lord.
Kulokho-ke kushoyo-ke manje kanye nalokhu-ke okude uqeda ukufundwa-ke manje ukuthi-ke ngaleso sikhathi leso-ke awuzange ukutshelwe-ke wena-ke uphenya ngaye-ke uqinisela Mthelezi ukuthi awuzange ukutshele lokhu. Yebo ngosengantolo angizange ngikutshele.
Now, with the benefit of hindsight as well as having listened to this statement, what will you have done?
As the court basis, my lord, calls for speculation.
I do agree with my colleague, my lord, because the statement is long and winding. I think the proper way for the prosecutor to ask the witness is to refer the witness to that particular portion of the statement that he sees that it will benefit him. To rely on speculative hypotheses, it will not assist at all. Thank you.
Thank you.
This is a very same approach that the state actually objected to when the defense asking this kind of question. Actually, the state said that this is a prospective speculation which finds no legal application in our legal system. We have to bow down our heads and say the state is correct. I assume the state will also do the same when we're using their own words. That is a prospective speculation which does not find any application in our legal system.
Are you saying
also bow down their heads and say we were wrong?
No.
Yes.
As I understand the evidence. Hello. Is that statement, was it not introduced by Mgomezu?
That's correct,
please. It wasn't, wait.
Okay.
It was introduced by Mgomezu. That's how I understand it.
Yes, madam.
That's it.
Yes. But the question is...
No, I'm just saying it was introduced by Mgomezu.
That is not in dispute, madam.
Oh, I see, okay. I thought maybe you're saying it's speculation.
No.
Oh, I see, okay.
The court is misunderstanding the narrative here, and I'm saying that with greatest respect. Our objection is based on the question that has been asked by the state. If you had this information, in fact, the state says, did you, when you investigated the case, did you come across or did you have this information? Then the witness says, no, I never had it. Then the state makes a follow-up question and says, if you had it, what would you have done? And then you are standing up and saying, that is a prospective speculation.
Okay, fine. This is speculation, doctor.
It's fine, my lord. I will ask the question differently.